I don't know if the sun sets in the east or west. Which months have 30 days and which have 31. I don't know what je ne sais quoi really means, or what anything by 7 multiplies to be. But there are a few things I know to be true, a few things I gotta tell myself. Like right, easy, don't work so hard. Ask him to dance and don't worry about your heart. It's tough and strong with what it does for you. It'll get you through whatever you need it to. And I'll take my time, swim in more lakes, drink a little more coffee, eat a little more cake, and visit my best friends that live so far away, or at least make a plan to meet them halfway. And I'll not let strangers stay strange for too long, and give a handmade birthday card to my mom. And I'll cry when I want to, and smile when I can, know my neighbors and hold my sweetie's hand. And I'll paint glitter polish on my fingers and my toes, and I will play my favorite band songs when I'm home from work. And I'll knit you a pair of socks to keep you warm, and know that I am with you even when I am not. It's the title track to our album, and it's kind of about like, I think I've heard songwriters talk about like songwriters being like mantras and whatnot, and I really like that idea because it's like you do it so many times, it's like you might as well sing about good things coming to fruition or whatever. And that one I like wrote as like a reminder to myself, like coming out of the pandemic, of the things that I like wanted to bring back into my life as things were opening up, and like cherry picking all the good things. So like swimming in lakes with my friends, eating coffee and cake, like knitting socks. Like my bandmate Aaron and we lived in this house, and I'd come home from work and we would like play one of our favorite band songs together. And so on the piano of the recording of the full band, like he does a little line from that band song. So it's like a cool like it's cool to be like, these are the sweet things of life. So he's the kind of man you can't bring home to your mother. She'll say he's so good, what makes you think you deserve him? He taught me how to fight, now I sleep peacefully, knowing I can speak my mind. And he's not going anywhere. And if he were 13 and I were only 10, he'd wait after school with a pebble in his hand that he picked up that morning from his parents' drive and brought all this way to give to me. And he's not going anywhere. And when I get nervous and I can't eat in my shirts and dresses, they stop fitting me. He still sets the table for two and says, please don't disappear on me. And he's not going anywhere. I don't know. I guess it's just a love song. Yeah, and kind of like the timeless, like you could be. I guess a little bit like talking about the childhood feeling of like being a kid and like having a crush and like the kind of like pure sweetness that comes with like. I don't know, when you like look up to someone when you're a kid, and it's basically just like having a crush and then being like, oh, this crush is actually working out in a really good way, and I'm really proud and excited about it. So,
yeah, it sounds like you like to tap into like those feelings with each of those songs, kind of.
Yeah.
Is that one thing, a reason why you like songwriting and making music, to like relive like past feelings?
Yeah. That's so real. Like always like having it's like eating like a food that you can, like a recipe that you can cook again, like you can have that feeling, or like, oh, I need to capture this, like taking a photo or whatever. It's like snapshotting that feeling. Yeah, totally. I never really put words to that, but that's a cool idea. I also like the idea of like you could create a world where something happened that something didn't happen, or if something that did happen you wanted it to happen differently, like you can create your own little like story and your own world around it and whatnot. So
true. So yeah, so sometimes with your songs, maybe you tap into a feeling, but then you like explore.
Yeah, I think it's like I honestly think everyone should write songs, because I think it's a healthy way to like play with your own thoughts and play with reality and process like different parts of life or different specific things or whatnot. Or like, oh, I had this feeling, like kind of like hit me in the gut, like what other things like tap into that or encapsulate that feeling or whatnot. I had a pretty flower, put it in my pocket, stuck my hand in there, and I crushed it. I can't seem to care for pretty things. I had such a nice thought, it was about you, then I thought a little more, and I lost it. I can't seem to care for pretty things. I had such a good man, he brought me cake and candy. I still find reason to get angry. I can't seem to care for pretty things. I had a little baby growing inside me. I went to the doctor, now it's just me. I can't seem to care for pretty things. I saw such a sweet kitty walking from my house. I gave her a sardine. She said, not all of us like fish. You stupid, I can't seem to care for pretty things. No, I can't seem to care for pretty things. I was on a road trip. I was driving. I had played a show in Portland this spring and then was driving to Boise in Colorado to see some of my friends and sell merch for my friend's band. And I was driving alone in the car, and like this kind of song just got, like my own song got stuck in my head, which like, you know, I can get that ego check later, but like, but just the concept of like having like something really precious and not being able to like take care of it or whatever, like how frustrating that is. And it's like, I should, you know, I have something so precious, like why don't I want to take care of it? Shouldn't I want to take care of it? But like I'm going to take this flower and save it for later and put it in my pocket, and then it's like 3 minutes go by and I stick my hand in there and it's like, oh no, it's totally ruined. So головой склонялась до самого тона, а через дорогой за такой широкой, там чья одинокой дуб стоит высокой. Миллион алых роз. Из окна видишь ты. То влюблен и всерьез свою жизнь на тебя превратит цветов. Как ты мне, рябине, дубу перебраться и знать, судьба такая. Век один качается с тонкими и ветвями. Я бы к нему прижалась и с его листами день и ночь шепталась. Миллион алых роз. Из окна видишь ты. То влюблен и всерьез свою жизнь на тебя превратит цветы. Ну, нельзя рябине дубу перебраться и знать, судьба такая. Век один качается, что стоишь, качаешь, тонкая рябина с головой склонялась до самого тона. Миллион алых роз. Из окна видишь ты. То влюблен и всерьез свою жизнь на тебя превратит цветы. Миллион алых роз. Из окна видишь ты. То влюблен и всерьез свою жизнь на тебя превратит. The story, it's this really famous Russian pop song, and the story is that like this artist, his favorite movie star is coming to town, and so he has nothing. The song is like so desolate. He has nothing but like the shirt on his back and like the blood in his veins, and he spends all of his money to buy 1,000,000 red roses to kind of like wow this movie star that's coming to town. And she comes to town, and he fills the town square that she's staying in with roses. She comes to town, and she like comes out on the balcony, and she's like, oh my god, it's so beautiful, like, but I gotta keep moving. And then the last verse is that she's like driving on the train thinking about how cool it is that someone bought her 1,000,000 red roses basically, and the poor artist is left with absolutely nothing, like no money, nothing, because he spent it all on the roses. So it's heartbreaking, but it's good. My mom is Russian, and so Russian music has always been like, both my parents speak it. It's always been like around, like on for every holidays and all the holidays and whatnot. But so that's a mashup. That's the chorus of that song is the one I just said, and then the verses that I sung with the chorus are like the verses to this Russian folk tale about like why the willow weeps. Basically, like it's two lovers separated by like a huge distance, and she like puts her branches into the water and is like trying to like reach to him, but she never can. So, and I just love those two songs, and they fit together really nicely. So I was like, I gotta put them together.
Yeah.
I played in like my high school jazz band, and so I like really like the idea of like just like improvisational soloing and whatnot. But one of my favorite like feelings is like when you put on headphones, and ideally like before bed, you know, you have your eyes closed and you can like you can listen to like one person soloing, and you can like follow the thread through the music. But I really like when that's happening, like all the instruments are doing that, so you can like, it's like a choose your own adventure. Like you could almost like it's like you close your eyes and it's like you kind of get lost in that. And so that's what I was trying to recreate with the album feel, where like everyone is soloing at the same time, but like the drums and the rhythm guitar are like pretty locked in with each other, and then using that as like a base for everything to kind of like go in and out and whatnot. So that was the inspiration. That was what I wanted the album to sound like, and I think it sounds like that. So, or I mean, I know it does, and I'm really happy that it does.